Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hey Disney friends, it's Amber with Mickey Travels. We're back home from Walt Disney World and have a ton of stuff to show you. As of filming this video, this merchandise was available in July of 2020. All right, we'll start off with some of the clothing first to kind of get that out of the way. I usually don't buy a ton of shirts, etc. at Disney World just because I have way too many clothes in the first place, but my husband buys a few every time. It is the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, so he got this really cool shirt that features some of the action figures from the original playset for the Empire Strikes Back. He got this really cute Toy Story Land shirt. We found this at Hollywood Studios in the Star Wars area, and it was also at the World of Disney. Same with this. We saw this at Hollywood Studios, purchased it in one of the gift shops on Sunset Boulevard, and then we also did see it at World of Disney as well. And then this shirt is a Tower of Terror shirt, and we only found this at the Tower of Terror attraction, and this is velvet right here. All right, as you can tell, I have a ton of stuff here, so I will try to go as quickly as possible to go through exactly what we've got. We did use one of these large Disney bags as our carry-on for the flight, and then I had packed this in my suitcase, this duffel bag, to bring home souvenirs. We usually fly Southwest Airlines, where you get 2 free bags to fly free per person. So we just come in with 1 bag each, but pack smaller bags inside, so if we have too many souvenirs, we can pack those with us. So in the parks, we typically like to look for merchandise that's only available in parks, and that would include popcorn buckets or souvenir cups. So at Animal Kingdom, we had this Simba popcorn bucket, which is featured from the scene where Rafiki holds him up on Pride Rock, like this. And so the popcorn would have fit in here, but we just got the popcorn separate so it wouldn't contaminate the popcorn bucket. So super cute for that one. And then in Magic Kingdom, we got this one, which I know some of you have probably seen, being new for this year. So this is the Steamboat Willie popcorn bucket, and again, we found this at Magic Kingdom. They also have a Minnie Mouse one that was also available. This was $18, and from what I remember, this was about $25. So these are, again, things that you can find in vendor carts located at the different parks. So each park usually has a different type. Hollywood Studios had a Millennium Falcon one that we had considered buying, but kind of glad we waited because we found that these two were more special to us. Also at the theme parks and located at the World of Disney stores are reusable bags that currently are only $1 a piece, no matter what size you got. So we got this awesome Hollywood Studios bag, which has some images of some of the important features of Hollywood Studios, including Toy Story and Star Wars, for $1. And then in the Galaxy's Edge section of Hollywood Studios, we got this Galaxy's Edge one, a little smaller, also $1. So each theme park has different types of bags, all right now currently $1, and then World of Disney also has their own types of bags. That's a recent change since they started having the reusable bags. From what I remember, the bigger ones used to be more expensive. So currently they're all the same price. Okay, so we found this in a couple of locations, but I just from habit, I usually, the first time I see something, I do tend to buy it just because we have been burned in the past. But what we found was most of the stuff that we saw throughout the trip, we did see somewhere else. So just in case you do miss it, just remember to go to Disney Springs in the World of Disney store to see if it's available. This is a diorama of the Madame Leota scene in the Haunted Mansion, and you put it together. And that was $25. If you can kind of see here, most of my Haunted Mansion stuff's behind me, but I do have a separate office area that will be getting some new Haunted Mansion merch put there as well. So that'll look really cute in that room. Just like everyone else in the world, they're obsessed with Mandalorian, so we bought this child plush that is plastic here and very soft here in the middle. We have not been able to find any of this merchandise where we're from, so I'm pretty sure this is made by Hasbro. And you could, nope, this one's made by Mattel. So this one you could probably find in your local Target or Walmart, but we have just been unable to find it. And this was almost in every single gift shop, even in like different parks. So like Animal Kingdom had these there. This was only $25 when they had smaller plushes for about the same price, which was kind of funny. So we did see a couple people carrying them in like baby Bjorns through the park because they were taking them along with them on the trip. We have a nice collection of little figurines that are sold everywhere around Disney property. So we got a couple more that we don't have currently in our collection. So we got the Lilo and Stitch set, which features various Stitches. And these, I believe, if you buy 2, are about $15 a piece. And the other set we bought is based on the Indiana Jones show, but it looks like it's the movie. Yeah, it's got Disneyland and Disney World on the box, so again, you can find these almost anywhere, but yeah, so it's got Indiana Jones, Marion, various people from the film. We did see a set or something similar that looked like it was based on the actual show of Hollywood Studios, but this one's based on the movie. The hardest to find merchandise would have been Splash Mountain stuff, and if you guys have been following along with people who are at Disney World every day, know that they have a virtual queue as far as getting into the Splash Mountain attraction to buy that merchandise, but don't even have it every day. And people are buying vast amounts of it to resell later. So it's very difficult to find Splash Mountain merchandise. We didn't find a single bit of it while we were there. I wanted to buy like an ornament or something just to have, but I'm fortunate enough to already have the Tsum Tsum set and some other things that I just collected all through the years, so not bad there. But here's some breakables we found in place of not being able to find that ornament. So we found this in Memento Mori, which is the Haunted Mansion gift shop. This is a Disneyland ornament for the 50th anniversary of Haunted Mansion. So on the front, you've got the little emblem with 50th, and then Leota is on the back. And she's my favorite part of that attraction. I collect a lot of Haunted Mansion, but if she's on it, more than likely we end up buying it. This is an ornament from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So it's got the logo on the front, and then they're riding the train on the other side. This was, I believe, $14.99, and this was located right outside the attraction exit. And then these last two were purchased in the Magic Kingdom Christmas shop, located in Liberty Square. I did see her in various places as well, but this is Madame Leona ornament. I'm almost getting to the point where I don't remember which ones I have, so I hope I don't have that one already, because I have friends and family that buy me Haunted Mansion stuff all the time. I need to start being more careful with that. We did just recently move, so some of this stuff is just sitting in boxes right now. Duplicates are okay. And then this one I bought as a gift. This is an Enchanted Tiki Room ornament, so this is for my father. Always jokes about this being the best ride in Disney parks. All right, I think that's most of the big stuff. Let's go through some of the smaller things that I was able to shove into these bags. We stayed at Pop Century, so in the Pop Century gift shop, we got this Pop Century magnet. It was $7. The only place I found this was at the World of Disney, but they were selling these desk placards all over the place, but specifically the Carousel of Progress one, I only saw one time. This was $12.99. This is a gift also for my sister to put on her work desk when she gets to go back to being full-time at a desk. Here's our Coke bottle from Galaxy's Edge. Now, at first these weren't even allowed on the planes, but now they are. And so we just got one of these. I believe these were $4 for the soda. There's not a ton in there, but the bottle itself makes a really cool collectible. We have Mickey on the Black Pearl. So this is a Pirates of the Caribbean pullback toy. We have one that's Soarin', and we have one Expedition Everest, so we usually try to find a new one. They also had a Jungle Cruise one that was really cute. This was $9.99. We picked up some Star Wars Pez and Tatooine Traders in Hollywood Studios. So here we've got a couple droids. We've got BB-8, and then we have Kylo Ren. And from what I remember, these were, I think, $5 a piece. We don't really collect Pez, but thought maybe it'd be something really cool to collect. And then later, I found that they had a monorail where you can put Pez on top to start storing them. So that might be a goal that we achieve too, because who doesn't like monorail merch? Bought some school supply stuff. We each got a pair of the same type of pins. I don't know. These are famous quotes from some of the Magic Kingdom attractions. So we have "Welcome Foolish Mortals," "Here We Go" from Peter Pan, "Dead Men Tell No Tales," "Tiki Room," "Wildest Ride in the Wilderness," and "It's a Small World." These were $18 a piece, so we got 2 sets of those. And then I like to do weekly menus to kind of know what we're doing to eat, so we found these peel-off sheets to put in our kitchen, $12.99. This was in the Emporium at Magic Kingdom. If you can dream it, you can do it. And it's got each day and the weekend, week of. It's pretty cool. I'm a planner kind of person. I still like to handwrite things in planners and like notes. So I tend to buy those anytime I see them. More pins. We've got this series of pens. There are tons to choose from, and so every year or so I grab ones I don't have, and I didn't have Sully or the Alien, but I did have Slinky Dog, but this one is obviously my husband's, keeping that one. We have Dachshunds, so Slinky Dog is kind of our little mascot. And then we got this really cool R2-D2 pen at one of the shops in Galaxy's Edge. This was $10, and it does say Droid Depot on it, so this is the location where you can make your droids, which we didn't end up getting to do this time. Next time we will. And then I believe these were, if you buy 3, they ended up being like $6 or $7 a piece. Another shirt, this one my mom picked out. It is the child from Mandalorian. It says the child, and it's long sleeves. It's really long. This one was $39.99. So Wishables are the newest thing. Tsum Tsums are no longer around. So now they have what's called Wishables, and they have some that are out of package and then some that are like blind bag like this. So they did have these Avatar ones, and we bought 3 bags, ended up with 3 different Wishables. So we've got the Hexapede looking thing, the Viper Wolf, he's cute, and then the regular looking guy, the Sentry. Super soft. These were, I believe, $10 per bag. And then the ones that we got out of the bag, we had Gus from Haunted Mansion. And again, these are limited release, so every month they do have different ones. So if we would have been there in June, these wouldn't have been available. They would have been something different. So Gus. And then we have Goofy from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think that's it. Yeah, those are all the Wishables we got. So even if they're not blind bag, they were $10 a piece, and you could find those anywhere. The Goofy one we only found outside of the attraction. Okay, in the kitchen area at the World of Disney store, I needed some new pot holders. I had bought some a long time ago in like 2002 when I had went, of the Evil Queen and Minnie Mouse and pot holders, and they are getting pretty beat up, so I needed some new ones. So these were $15 each. So this is Chip, and you can stick your hand right there. And then we got Bullseye, and he was also the same price. They also had the stepsisters from Cinderella, Anastasia and Drizella, that almost bought those. That's hilarious that they would have those in oven mitts. And then the Ink and Paint brand recently came out this year, and so they featured different characters that look like they need to be colored in, and they had plates and dish towels, cups, mugs, aprons, even little bags with all this stuff on it. It's beautiful. So I did want a piece of that, and I knew ahead of time I was going to probably get dish towels. So there's characters on here like Mr. Toad that are pretty rare. This one has it colored in. Looks like they've been colored in. And then the second one it came with, they're all in black and white and yet to be colored in. I don't see a tag on, oh, here we go. This was $20 for the pair. We also did a blind box kind of thing with some Haunted Mansion, and ended up with 2 of the Stretching Portrait Parasol Lady, so we each get one. Got some magnets of the child. We found these in Tomorrowland. This one was $15. This one, which I'm gonna put on my desk at school, that says babysitting services, also $15. And then for $5, we got this sticker of the child eating a frog. Again, sometimes this is all like impulse buying. It's like, why? And then we get back and it's like, all right. Also from the child and the Mandalorian, these socks that were $15, and we found these again almost anywhere they were selling merchandise. They had Mandalorian stuff They had Mandalorian stuff almost in every single park and store. So we did provide our own masks when we went. Like, we had those already prepared, and we just, about halfway through the trip, washed them. We made sure we used a different one every day, obviously. But Disney is selling masks, and these are the ones that you could have also found online. They are $6 a piece, and just know they run very small. So the largest size I have is a large, so I went ahead and grabbed a few because I'll have to be wearing masks as a teacher this year. So this one has Pixar characters on it. This one is Forky. And then this one is classic Mickey Mouse. My goal was to have a different mask for every day of the week, so then I know that this is the day I wear this one, so that when I wash them, I'll kind of know what's going on there. Let me clear some of this out of the way. Okay, next we have these Haunted Mansion ceramic coasters that feature the art of Shag, which is one of my favorite Disney artists. So they're all 4 different scenes from the Haunted Mansion, and they were $25. We just needed a really good set of coasters in our living room, so of course do this. My favorite would probably be this graveyard scene. Anything with a singing bust, that's so great. Got these at the Marketplace Co-op down in Disney Springs. And then we have a Ziploc bag of like the random stuff that we just keep, including like Sorcerers or the Magic Kingdom cards, but all of our pressed pennies are in here, so I will get them out really quick to show you those. It has become a lot easier to do pressed pennies because Disney now allows debit cards, but the trick is that they're like, you can get all 8 that are in this machine for $5. Well, okay. We do have an album already of pressed pennies that we keep all of them in, so this I'm sure will almost fill it up. A whole handful here, as you can hear. I'm just gonna pick a few. They had a Star Wars set down in the pin shop at the Marketplace. They had a Marvel set there as well. We got all of the Pirates of the Caribbean ones. Pandora had a set down at the end of Flight of Passage, so we got all of those. This one's Space Mountain. And then some other ones that we had never been to and had never seen before. So when we went to play putt-putt, they had a Cinderella with the stepsisters, so we got that. But I know it's gonna be kind of hard to maybe get you a zoomed in shot here in just a second. All right, here's a little up close of some of the pennies. Yeah, most of these look like they're pirates, some Star Wars. Here's a Pandora. And the ones you can tell that are super shiny were the ones where you just paid $5 and could get the whole set. And then ones that we had to put the penny in aren't as pretty. But again, we have a binder where we put all of these in. Pretty inexpensive collectible. What does it say? Dead men tell no tales. Okay, that is the gist of everything we bought. We did buy a lot of smaller things this time around. Just essential things we always get. Pins, paper, small souvenirs from our favorite attractions. Big purchases this time. T-shirts, we bought that child plush. But we had already kind of said going into it we weren't going to do like what we did last time. So if you look at 2 years ago, the video we had, we actually mailed our stuff home and got 2 giant boxes sent to our house. It was just cheaper than having to buy another suitcase and ship that stuff. But this time around we went a little easy on it and bought a lot of smaller things. If you have any questions about any of the merchandise or what we saw while we were there that maybe you were hoping to see but we didn't purchase, let me know. Ask any questions you guys would like. All the 2020 merchandise the day that we were leaving went buy one get one. So a lot of that stuff went really quick. Anything that said 2020 on it. And if you're an annual pass holder right now, everything was 30% off. So lines were huge at the World of Disney store with annual pass holders buying a ton of stuff. It's a super great discount if you are an annual pass holder. So now's the time to buy that Disney merchandise. The Disney masks can be online, like I suggested, at Shop Disney or thedisneystore.com if you need to buy some masks. Again, just know that they run small. Haven't tried those on yet, but I was told the large is as big as it gets, so I'm just hoping that it works out. Have a magical day. I will see you guys really soon, and hopefully in my new studio where I'll be filming this. I do have my own special room that I'm working on right now to get all my collectibles up. But this is actually in our massive bedroom, and so this entire side over here is full of my collectibles, and that side is more our joint collectibles, so we do have Disney all over the place in here. But one of the things we were looking for when moving was we needed some storage for our massive collections. So hopefully that'll be featured in my new area, and I will see you guys soon there. Have a magical day. If you're interested in going to Disney World and would like some extra assistance and just advice or tips, just know my services are free. I would love to work with you guys. You can shoot me an email or Facebook message, and I'll speak with you about your options there. But again, just know it's completely free. Disney pays me to work for you guys to make sure that you have everything you need when you go on your trip. Have a magical day. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.